Hello, Elena. How are you today?
Hello, Holly. I'm fine. It's my first class with you. Nice to meet
Yes.
you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from, Elena?
From Russia,
From Russia. Okay, excellent. And correct me, how do I actually say your name?
Elena.
I did say it right. Okay, good. Good.
Yeah.
Or close. Probably with an accent, but okay. And normally I have a higher voice, but
Oh,
I caught a cold, and so my voice has gone lower. So,
okay.
yeah.
I wish that everything will be fine in 2 days. Maybe tomorrow you will be
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. That's what I was hoping. Yesterday, it was the first day that people started to notice, oh, Holly, you have a cold.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So tell me about yourself.
Um, I'm an architect, and also now I work like a project manager in
Uh-huh.
architecture and interior design.
Uh-huh.
I study English and I study French, and I
Ah,
also
okay.
speak French.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you said you were an actor. What was the first thing that you said you were?
architect.
Architect. Okay, awesome. Okay. I for some reason didn't recognize your pronunciation. So architect.
Yeah,
Okay. But you're concentrating right now on interior design as well.
yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. So are you working with homes, or are you working with businesses and companies?
No, normally homes. It's
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's private. It's private areas.
Uh-huh. Awesome. That's great.
And for management, management gives me an opportunity to use languages also because like a manager, I worked in France for 8 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was awesome. I lived
Uh-huh.
in Saint-Tropez.
Uh-huh. And that's a
Yeah,
is and
Côte
uh
d'Azur.
and
It's
then
just
you
close to Nice. Nice, yeah.
okay. I know Nice, yes. Okay. And did you improve your French when you were over there?
Yeah, sure. Sure. That was amazing. That was amazing. That's the
Uh-huh.
best way to improve any languages, to
Yeah.
be abroad.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have to be abroad and you have to not be able to speak English very well.
Yeah, yeah.
Because everybody wants to speak English to you when they hear your accent. Um, so, yeah, I have been teaching at Verblink for about 3 weeks now, but I don't think I've ever taught at this actual time. So usually I teach for you guys either early in the morning for you, which is late at night for me,
Mm-hmm.
um, or during your mid during about 3-4 hours from now. So
Okay, that's great. That,
excuse me. Sorry about that. Hi, Andre. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Excellent. And we've got some new people for me. Hi, Hugo.
Hi, teacher.
And where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia. And is that tent a native Colombian tent or teepee? What
Uh,
is the picture?
no, it's this picture is in Canada,
Okay. And so
in
it's a
Fairfield, Canada.
Native American teepee then.
That's
Okay.
right. Yes.
Awesome. All right. And hello, Anastasia. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm pretty good, except I'm losing my voice. For those of you who are new to me, usually my voice is much higher. So uh,
Okay, so I guess we will talk. You will be
yeah,
quiet.
that is the plan.
Okay,
but
sounds great.
but it's very difficult for me
I
to
hope
not
you will
be
get.
part of it.
I hope you will get better soon.
Me too. I've got 5 classes today, so it's like, ooh. But yeah. So Anastasia, where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. When I was in graduate school 15 years ago or so,
Mm-hmm.
we had a foreign exchange professor from Kazakhstan, and
Oh,
she
interesting.
was the neatest lady. Yeah, but otherwise haven't been there yet. So yeah,
You
awesome.
should.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I want to go. Well, Kazakhstan, I want to go, and then another country over, but maybe not near you. Maybe or that way is Bulgaria.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard. It's
yeah, I've heard it's really nice. And Hugo, I've been to Colombia. I was there for 4 days in Bogota, and I loved it.
Oh,
It's really, really nice.
it's
But,
kind of a cool city, but
uh,
it's uh, very huge. But
uh,
the problem here is the traffic, definitely.
are you in Bogota?
Yes, right.
Okay, awesome, awesome. I haven't been to the Russia or the Ukraine yet either, and I kind of kicked myself that I haven't been because I actually, for those of you who do not know me, I actually lived in Finland for 11 years and in South Korea for 2, as far as my teaching goes. I've been teaching English since 1994, and I've been teaching let's see, English since 1994. Started teaching online in 2006, and I started was training teachers in 2009. Took some time off, and now I'm back. So um, I'm excited to be here. And hi, Sum Ming. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good, except for my voice is going, so you guys will be talking more today than normal. Sum Ming, where are you from?
I'm from Hong Kong.
Okay, yeah, were you in my class a couple weeks ago?
I have been to your class before.
Yeah, maybe one time, I think, one or 2 times. Okay, excellent. Yeah, so I started here at Verbling probably about 3 weeks ago now. So, and it's been great. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm sure that yeah, I am kind of under the weather. Andre, thanks for that. My voice is much lower, so you guys will be speaking much more than I will. Okay, so the when you guys saw the topic discussing 4 things, what did you think it would be about? Anybody know?
no, maybe like like a small talks.
Uh
I
huh.
don't know. Maybe I don't know, some general question like maybe about where you live. I don't know.
Uh
What is
huh.
your hobby? But
Okay.
I'm curious, what kind of 4 things?
Okay. Yeah, and that's been more or less what it is. So this is perfect with my voice the way it is that you guys will get a chance to actually talk a lot more than in some of my other classes. Um, so basically, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some pictures, and then we're going to look at some idioms that have to do with the number 4. And then after that, it'll be more or less a type of free conversation for you guys to do. What I will do is I will be using the chat, and when I hear maybe grammatically, if I hear something um, said wrong, what I will do is I will write it the way it could be said. So if somebody says, "I want to discuss about the situation," I will write it in the chat. I will discuss. I want to discuss the situation. So please watch the chat for feedback on
Uh,
this. So
I
and
have a
I'm
question.
yes.
Verbal chat or Google
Well,
chat?
I heard last night from students that people are having a hard time accessing Verbling chat. Is that true?
Yes.
Sometimes yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the group chat. So
Okay.
I'll use the group chat for that because of the Verbling chat is problematic right now until I guess it's because of the last upgrade or something. So yeah, awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So the first question we've got six pictures here. What do these items have to do with the number 4? Why don't you guys just start discussing them, and I will just be quiet and listen. How about we start with Anastasia? Why don't you choose one of these and just talk about
the thing. Okay, I see 4 tires here. I guess they are just usual tires. Sometimes I need to change the tires on your car, but well, I see a car around here. I don't know what else to say about tires.
How often
Mhm.
how often do you guys have to not just change the tires but rotate the tires?
What do you mean by rotate? Because I'm not sure what you mean.
Okay. Does anyone know what rotate the tires mean?
Yes, Holly.
Okay, Ismail, can you explain that?
We should change the place of the tires in an interval. Periodically, we should get the four tire and install in the back, and back tire install in the 4, because of the some cars are gear up from the forehand tires. They use to increase their speed with the forehand tires, and the tires at forehand are going to deteriorate after an interval.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Because I didn't know that. Because I don't have a car, and
Uh-huh.
I'm not a big fan of cars. I mean, like, to using them.
Yeah.
So that is the reason I don't know that
How-
stuff.
Hugo or Ismail, how often do you have to rotate the tires? How many miles?
I'm not sure how many miles, but I just double check my tires
Uh-huh.
to be the uniform wear.
Okay.
So if I notice that the wear is not
The same?
the same, let's say the front tires compared to the back tires, I
Uh-huh.
decide to change in a crossway my tires
Uh-huh.
in order to get a similar wear between them.
Okay, excellent. So you just look at it, and as a non-car person that owns a car, I would never know how to look at it.
Yeah.
So anybody else know what the mileage would be?
Holly, it is suggested that we should rotate our car tires at 10,000 kilometer or 5,000 nautical miles.
Okay, yeah. And I didn't know when I had my last car that I owned, I had no idea, and about 12,000 miles, somebody mentioned it to me. And I was like, oh, you mean I need to rotate my tires?
Right.
And
So,
we should change in wintertime our car tires with snow tires,
uh-huh.
because the 4-season tires or summer tires are not good, especially under the 7 degrees temperature.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So even if you have all-weather tires?
Yes, actually, even if you have 4-season tires, it is not recommended that you use the tires, especially in cold winter country. Maybe if you live in a country on the equatorial zone, maybe it is okay, but if the temperature are below 7 degrees Celsius,
Uh-huh.
the tires don't show their actual performance
Oh, wow. Okay.
when you brake and
Uh-huh. Okay.
yes,
All right. All right. Thank you very much. All right.
and in
So,
rainy day,
uh,
especially snowy and rainy day.
uh-huh. Okay. Excellent. All right. So, this next picture, why was that chosen to be put up here? Does anybody know? This picture right here. What does that have to do with the number 4? Any guesses?
4 tires.
4 tires is one reason.
Yeah.
Any
4
idea?
doors.
4 doors. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Teacher,
Yes.
probably is a 4x4 car.
Uh-huh. And what I was thinking is also 4-wheel drive.
Yes, 4-wheel drive, right.
4-wheel drive. And can anybody explain to the non-drivers in here what a 4-wheel drive is?
4-wheel drives means when you have a traction with every tire. So it's not just with the front wheels. Even with each tire have the possibility to have traction.
Uh-huh.
It's very useful for example, to cross country terrain.
Uh-huh.
Even for those countries that is snow, is better than just front wheel traction.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that was very good. So traction on every tire, basically.
I have shorter explanation.
Okay, please explain it,
Short
Andre.
and direct explanation that it means that every tires gets power from engine constantly.
Oh, okay, that's another way. And why would somebody have we have a 2-wheel drive over a 4-wheel drive? Because
That 4-wheel drives is most useful for off-road.
For what?
For what?
Off-road.
What is the fraud?
Off-road. The
Off-road.
Off-road.
Off-road. Okay, off-road. So driving in the countryside. So if somebody only drives in the city, a 2-wheel drive it works.
It's more useful for from using less amount of fuel.
Uh-huh.
We should use only two wheels drive, and more and less air pollution from 2-wheel drive.
Uh-huh. Okay. Excellent. Well, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. And the next one, why is this in this category?
That's easy. 4 leaves. Yeah.
Do you guys know what kind of leaf this is?
Yeah, I know, but I forgot how you call this.
Okay.
Or something. Ireland. It's for Ireland and means like luck or something.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and we actually call it a 4-leaf clover.
Clover.
4-leaf clover. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So it means it's from Ireland. It means luck.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever traveled to Ireland here?
No, but I I have a friend who's American Irish.
Ah, American Irish or Irish American?
Irish American.
Okay. So Irish
That's
American, yeah, Irish American would mean that she or he was born in the U.S., but the
Yeah.
family is from Ireland, who has strong, probably 100% Irish roots. Where if you were American Irish, that would be the other way around, where the person was born in Ireland, but the family had come from the U.S. So
Oh, so it's Irish American.
yeah, okay.
And he told me about that one because he's wearing 4-leaf clover
Uh huh.
as a necklace.
Okay, and it's part of the Irish culture. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So for this picture, right here, everyone, why is this here?
Because someone has a birthday.
Yeah, and what birthday?
Birthday cake.
Yeah, so if
Birthday cake.
4 years.
maybe a 4-year-old birthday. Does anybody know any 4-year-olds?
No,
No.
I have friends much older than 4 years old. 4
Okay.
years old.
So nobody have any children or grandchildren at 4 yet anymore?
No.
No,
No.
I guess.
Okay. I have my nephews are 5. So
Yes.
twin nephews, so they just turned 5, so they were 4. And 4 years old is a big year, I think, for them. So, okay, let's go to this one. Why is this here?
Oh, why the post number 4?
It's number 4.
Maybe for the lottery.
Oh, lottery. Yeah. That would be one reason. It's a lottery, a ball from the lottery. What else is it?
It's ball.
Bowling, yeah.
It's not bowling.
No, I
Bowling.
was just kidding.
Oh. So what is the game?
The game, pool game.
Yes. Does everybody know what pool is? Or billiards?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, billiard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know the difference between pool and billiards. That's the only thing.
I don't know, but I've heard that the difference is like, where you put your these balls.
Uh-huh.
In pool is they are wider or longer. I don't know. Something
Uh-huh.
like that. But I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Right. Does anybody know the difference between pool or billiards?
The place in the billiards place for ball is more is smaller.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Much
yeah,
smaller
yeah.
than much smaller. Almost the same size as the ball.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
is
what I meant. Yeah.
okay. So is which game is more difficult to play, billiard or pool?
I think in reason to get ball to place for ball, it's billiard more difficult.
Okay, billiard is more difficult. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go on. This next section is a list of idioms, and one of the things that is pretty much guaranteed, whenever you choose any type of topic here at Verbling, you can always find idioms to go with it. So, so I thought maybe we would go through this systematically. First of all, let's go through the first idiom. Between you and me and these 4 walls. Does anybody know what that means?
If someone talking something like a secret.
Okay, yes. So basically, you're basically telling the person that you need. You're telling basically it's a secret. Exactly. So can somebody read that? Oops.
Somewhat affected way of signal that you are about to tell a secret.
Yeah. So effective, basically a way of saying I'm going to tell now between you and me and these four walls. Um, uh, uh, only you, me, and these four walls will know this. Okay. And so an example here would be this dialogue right here. Bear with me a moment while I get that up here on the screen. Did someone read this? Someone be Alan, and so why don't we have some Ming? Why don't you be Alan? And Elena, why don't you be Jane? And Anastasia, you be Jill.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Alan. Okay. What's wrong with Ellen these days? She seems so touchy.
Between you and me and the bedpost, I heard that her boyfriend is seeing someone else.
How much did you get for your used car, Jane? Well, between you and me, those four walls, $5,000.
Okay, so this is basically two examples. One is between you and me and these best bedposts, and the next one is between you and me and these four walls. So it's a way of saying, "Hey, I've got a secret. Don't tell anybody this." So, any questions about that, or any questions about the dialogue that we just read? Okay, next one, 4 sheets to the wind. Does anybody know what that would be? Any guess on that? He is 4 sheets to the wind. Basically, it means he is intoxicated. So if you want to if somebody is really drunk, you can say, oh well, he's 4 sheets to the wind. He's not going to be able to work on that. He's not going to be able to talk to you about that. So,
Excuse me. What is the relation with this phrase with the meaning?
Frankly, I don't know. So don't have a clue. So, and I'm not. So it's just a phrase that we've always said that he's 4 sheets to the wind. So don't have a clue the etymology of that. So sorry, I wish I would have known that.
Any slang word for intoxicated on the phrase?
Drunk. I don't know if
Instead of
that's
drunk. I knew some.
4 sheets to the wind. 4 sheets to the wind. I'm sure there are. So let me think.
Yeah.
I can't think of any right now. I probably will in a couple. Probably about 20 minutes. It'll come. It'll come to me. So.
Okay.
That's how it usually is. Okay. So, could somebody read the example? Andre, could you read this example?
She's not just tipsy. She's 4 sheets after only 3 beers. Gary was 4 sheets to the wind.
Okay, so that's just a way to saying, either you can say she's 4 sheets or she's 4 sheets to the wind.
What does it mean, tipsy? What does?
Okay, tipsy is kind of, for those people who do drink alcohol. Keep in mind it's been 3-4 years since I've drank, so I'm not very good at um, with alcohol. But usually it's it's a process of getting drunk, and you're not completely drunk, but you can't really walk very well. It's kind of before you get really truly drunk.
On the way being drunk.
Yeah, on the way to being drunk. Yeah.
So, I have questions. Why they're used she's instead of he? Because Harry.
I think these were the two. It's actually two examples.
Oh, okay.
So I should have had it like this.
Okay.
So
maybe Harry was she before.
Yeah. So. All right. From all corners of the world.
Oh, from everywhere.
Yes. From everywhere. So one of the things that I love about Verbling is because everybody is from all corners of the world. That is my favorite thing about this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think most everybody's like, especially the first time people have taken a class, they're like, wow, everybody's from everybody. Has anybody here been in a class where you have actually been in people from your own country here at Verbling?
No, never.
Never. Okay. I had a class, it was like my fifth day at teaching at Verbling, and there were 6 students, and every single person was from Brazil.
Wow. Brazilian class.
Yeah, we were all very, very surprised. And then I've had some classes where, like, a couple of people, like 2 or 3 people, all from Saudi Arabia as well. But it's very, very rare. So.
Yes.
So from all places in the world, and so an example for that, I'm going to go ahead and write that. Ismail, could you read this once I write it? Once I type it or copy it?
From all places in the world.
Okay, and I haven't got it done yet. Okay, can you read this one?
People came from all corners of the world to attend the conference.
Yes, exactly. Okay, now on all fours, anybody have any idea what that would be? On all fours. Okay, so
on the knee?
Yeah, it's basically you're on your hands and knees. So you're so 4 sheets, you're on all fours. So basically on one's hands and knees. So if you're crawling, you're on all fours. So if you're describing somebody who's on all fours, that's basically what you say, or if they're crawling. Okay, so an example would be Hugo, could you read this once I get it copied? Bear with me a moment.
Yes.
Okay.
I drop a contact lens and spend an hour on all fours looking for it. The baby can walk, but is on all fours most of the time anyway.
So yeah, so on all fours is another way of saying, well, the baby can walk, but he crawls all the time. Okay. All right, next one, a 4-letter word. Does anybody know what that would be?
It means what it says.
What?
It means what it says.
Nope, it doesn't.
I was just...
Yeah.
Slang word?
Slang. It's actually worse than slang.
It's maybe it's
Taboo words?
Worse than slang.
Maybe
words,
saying
offensive
something
words.
shortly.
When I swear on someone.
Yeah, it's a swear word or offensive word. So there are some English teachers that will not teach four-letter words, for example. Some will, and some will not.
Oh, a full, yeah. Now we gotcha. What does
Yeah.
it mean? A four-letter word.
Yeah. So I had a worksheet that I did with a class a few days ago, and I was so embarrassed because there was a four-letter word on there, and I marked it off, and I said, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." So, but yeah, four-letter word is just an offensive word. Okay. So I'm going to copy and paste the example, and Helena, can you go ahead and read that after I get it copied? Right here. Here's the example.
Okay. The player was suspended after using a variety of four-letter words in front of the umpire.
Umpire. Okay, what does umpire mean? Does anybody know?
Umpire, no. Umpire, yes.
Umpire, you know. Umpire, you don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else know?
Empire. Umpire.
So I'm going to write this on the chat. So an umpire basically is kind of the judge. The best word is a judge in a sporting event.
Referee?
Yeah, it's kind of a referee, but this is how it goes. Usually, umpire would be like in baseball or tennis. It basically
It's like
umpire doesn't move with the team. Okay, where a referee is in
boxing.
football, basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Football, basketball, basically polo, water polo. So basically, if they move with the team,
Yes.
so that is actually the difference. So if the umpire just maybe like in tennis, the umpire sits like above and watches, it makes the calls that way. That's the umpire, or in baseball as well. So. And can you guys think of any other sports besides baseball and tennis where there'd be an umpire? Those are the only two sports I can think of.
Sorry, teacher. What about suspended?
Suspended? Okay. If you're suspended, a lot of, basically, this is a term people use it for school too. You basically get kicked out. So in this situation, the player got kicked out of the game.
Like red card in football.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Or the penalty box in hockey.
This kind of punishment.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So what is the difference between suspended and expelled? Does anybody know?
Suspended for an amount of time.
Uh-huh.
And if you, what was the other, Holly?
The other word is expelled. I put it in the chat.
If you expelled from a match, you cannot get into the match again.
Yes, exactly. So suspended, you get kicked out, but you can potentially go back. But if you're expelled, you're permanently kicked off. So both of these words are used for kids at schools as well. If they get in trouble, oh, I got suspended. Well, how long? 2 days. I got expelled. Uh-oh, what will you do?
It's a kind of punishment, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Now the next one, $64,000 question. So what is any ideas what that would be?
Good question.
Probably the big question.
Yes.
The main question.
Yes, exactly. A very important question to the person who's asked it. So an important or difficult question which people do not know the answer to. Okay? So, for example, Anastasia, can you read the example?
Yeah, sure.
Once I
An
get there.
important or difficult question. Okay. So, will she marry him or not? That is a $64,000 question.
Yep. That's a 60. So will she marry him or not? That's a $64,000 question. Or another one right now. A lot of us are thinking is, are we going? Is our economy going to experience an economic collapse? Will we have another financial disaster in our world? That's the $64,000 question. Nobody really knows what will happen in the future. Okay. All right, so let's go to the. I'm going to go to the next, and the next one is more of a, more or less a free conversation. What I'll do, and I'll start with some people that actually have taken my classes before, because you might know. Andre, could you ask Ismail a question, and then after Ismail finishes speaking, Ismail, you ask somebody else a question. Okay.
Okay.
And I will be quiet and write feedback on the board on the chat, so save my voice.
Okay. Can you talk about 4 TV shows you love to watch?
Actually, I cannot watch TV.
If it's difficult for you, you can say only 1 or 2 once. Only
Maybe
1 or 2.
You can ask me another question because I have no time to watch TV actually.
Okay, I'll give you another question. Can you talk about 4 places you would like to go on vacation?
Yes, I live in Ankara of Turkey. Ankara is in the middle of Turkey, and there is no sea around Ankara. That's why I go on holiday in summertime to seaside. Turkey is a peninsula. We have 4 different seas around us. Actually, I usually go to south side of Turkey to the Mediterranean strand. There are lots of beautiful 5-star hotels, especially in Antalya. There are too many beaches, and the weather is hot in summer. You can enjoy the sea, the sun, and the sand also. And in winter, I usually go to some mountain. You can live in Turkey 4 seasons. There are lots of ski opportunities in different mountains in Turkey. I usually go to Bursa, and we have a mountain in this city, and my home city is also Bursa. We go the big mountain in Bursa, and I usually ski there, and it was excellent in winter. There are lots of snow, and there is good skiing passage on the mountain.
Okay, thank you so much. What about weather? What about weather in Turkey right now?
We have a rainy day today. We are going to into autumn, and the trees are changing their color they have brown color. They are the leaves are falling down, and actually before 10 days we have 35 degrees Celsius. In short time the temperature went down, and we have nowadays 10 degrees Celsius, and we
Okay,
have a
thank you.
rainy day today.
Thank you. It's the same similar that we have in Ukraine. And now I think we're gonna give opportunity to talk for other students.
Okay.
Yeah, so Ismail, you can ask a question.
Hugo, can you talk about 4 meals you prepare for your family? Is it okay for you, this question, Hugo?
Uh, Actually,
Okay.
I'm not a good um, cooking.
Okay, I can change the question. Can you talk about about 4 ways to find a boy or to find a girlfriend in your country or in your culture?
Okay, that's that's better question
Okay.
for me. Uh, okay, but um, in my country, as a Latin culture, we have too many ways to to get a possible girlfriend, potential girlfriend. One could be go to some parties. Um, Probably the better way it could be that. Um, just frequently some places where, for example, universities. If you are studying in the university, it's easier to get friends, girlfriends, girlfriend, um, and even in the work, uh, because in the office environment, usually you have many opportunities to share many things with people, and you can uh, find girlfriend or even wife. Why not? Uh, so if you share some probably some sport with uh, where you can have the opportunity to meet other people, um, it's easier to just look for the things that you share with other persons. Is a probably is good way to know each other. I think that's it.
Thank you. Very good. Now, Hugo, what you do is you ask somebody else in the class a question.
Okay. So the question is for Elena.
Okay.
Um, so uh, can you talk about four of your favorite store to buy clothes in?
Okay, thank you for your
Real,
question, Hugo.
real quick on this one. I just noticed when I was reading it that there's a grammatical mistake on here. Can you guys find it?
Um,
So there's a grammar.
Stores.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Excellent.
okay, normally I don't like to visit any stores. Normally I buy clothes by internet, but if I do that, if I visit some stores, um, I like stores in Moscow city in the center. near of the Red Square. The other stores is just near of my house. It's just 100 meters from my apartment. The third, I like to visit my native town, and sometimes with my family I visit some stores. And the fourth, I like stores like gray stores like which is located out of the city. I do it very, very seldom, but sometimes I can visit some of them. That's all.
Is it easy to buy clothes over the internet?
It's not difficult. It's just important to know your measures, yeah, and if you have a standard figure or a standard silhouette, it's not difficult.
Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. So it's important to know your measurement. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. The better. It's just important to try. After some tries, you understand your mistakes, and finally you will do it greatly.
Okay, that's my experience as well. All right, Alina, could you choose a question and ask somebody else?
Yes. Okay, I would like to ask Anastasia. Can you talk about 4 of your favorite ESL websites?
Okay. I thought I knew that you will ask this question. I don't know why. Okay, the first one is, of course, it will be Verbling to learn English. The second one is Invet.com. If you want, I can type. This is a Canadian website. Usually, there are a lot of Canadians teachers and explain the grammar, English grammar, pronunciation, TOEFL, IELTS, different stuff. I know it's very popular. Everyone, I guess, knows about this website. The next one is Rachel English. Rachel's English. It's I don't know about her website. I mean, like, if you put this in a Google chat, Rachel's English, it will be about American pronunciation. There are a lot of sounds, how you should pronounce them. And the fourth one, let me think.
She has a YouTube site, right?
Yeah, that's right, Rachel's English.
Okay.
And also, I like TOEFL Noteful. Also, this is a website to prepare for the TOEFL test. There are great tips. There are some free letters. You can use it, and also they have their YouTube channel where you can watch some videos how to prepare for the TOEFL test. So I guess that is the 4 of the best, or of my favorite ESL website that I use.
Thank you, Anastasia.
Okay.
Very informative. Thank you.
Okay. The next question will be for Andre or Andre. Okay. Can you talk about 4 restaurants near your house where you eat? The last question.
Recently, I and my family, we were at the restaurant near of my house. It named Excalibur. It's the favorite restaurant for my family. Usually we celebrating the birthday in that restaurant, and birthday of my son, my wife, and also it's one of my favorite restaurant in my city, my Kiev, named uh, 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 it's name it Puzata Hata. Puzata Hata.
That's funny.
Yes, it's there are a lot of Ukrainian foods. It's my favorite foods, and it's difficult. One is two more restaurants. It's I have only two ones of them.
Oh, thanks for your answer.
Okay. And
You're
then,
welcome.
then Andre, you get to ask some Ming.
Okay. Can you talk about 4 pets you have had?
Um, uh, Actually, I have two dogs as my pets. They are very small one, and I needed to walk my dogs every day, and then they are very active. Uh, when I walk them on the street, they also run away for long distance. So I needed to shout to them and call them come back. Uh, they usually eat rice with a chicken, and I needed to clean my dogs uh, 2 times a week, and sometimes they like to sleep on the sofa or maybe jump up to my bed, and they like to take a rest on my bed. So it's very uh, is annoyed, and then oh, nothing to talk. That's all.
What did you say? What did they do on your bed?
They like to take a rest.
Okay, they
Maybe
like to rest. Okay, they like to
rest.
rest on the bed. Okay, right. All right. So Ming, can you choose a? We have time for one more question. You choose a question and ask somebody.
Okay. Maybe Hugo.
Right.
Uh, hmm. Can you talk about 4 things you do not like to talk about?
Oh, mm,
This is a hard one.
yes, it's a question. Um, for things you don't like to talk about. Probably when you are talking about many people around the world, like here in this space, Berlin, uh, it's not a good idea to talk about religion, mm,
Totally agree.
because this, to be honest, I don't care about it because uh, I respect the beliefs for everyone. So I think that is, but it's good to talk. But I know that many person could be not uh, uh, comfortable to talk about some related uh, subjects like religion. Um, but I'm not sure. Probably about genders. Mm,
Gender issues, you mean?
yes, about uh, sexual tendencies.
Okay.
Yes. Mm, oh, probably it's not about political subjects. That's an interesting for me.
Politics? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to stop you here because it looks like we're almost out of time. I wanted to quickly go over. Were you guys following the feedback that I was typing on the group chat? Okay. If you weren't, there's one of them that 2 or 3 people actually made a mistake on, and that is the near. A lot of people were saying, for example, their house is near of my house, okay? But actually we would say their house is near my house. Near my house. So and with the word near there is no preposition. But then you have close to my house. Or you can say or next to, exactly. Next to is another one. You could also say, the company is close to where I work or near where I work. So it wasn't just yours, Elena. There was a couple other people too. That's why I thought I would say that. That it basically close, if you want to use a preposition, close to, next to, but near is, you don't have to. You can say near to sometimes, but even that is not necessarily. You can say near my house, near the gas station is near the gymnasium, for example. So that's what I wanted to go through. So I hope you guys had fun and were able to learn a little bit. And I hope to see you all in another class someday. And I'll talk to you all later. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.